Hello, online crew. Let's have a chat today about some of the reasons that you're not getting likes, followers, comments, shares, views, or money. You may not be aware, but each one of those is actually related to something that maybe you're not doing very well or you need to improve. So I would absolutely grab a pen and a piece of paper to write down the correlation of if you're not getting a like, what does it mean? If you're not getting followers, what does it mean? If you're not getting comments, what does it mean? So you can really dial in to maybe what you need to improve to increase your likes and comments and followers and shares and views and ultimately money. Okay. So I'm hoping this is going to be helpful for you. On social media, a lot of people just post for the sake of posting, or you struggle with content and you think, I just don't know what to post. So there could be a few reasons for that. It might be that you haven't really figured out your personal brand yet, so you're just a little bit random, or you don't have the skill around learning to put content out there, that's curiosity based. So there may be a number of reasons why you struggle with content. But if you are lacking likes and comments and shares and all these kind of things, then you definitely want to tune into the reasons for that, which I'll go through in this video. So if you are here, say hello. Let me know if you're live with me or catching the replay. My name's Helen. If we haven't met before, I'm your online crew captain. I am here for our online crew of social sellers and network marketers, those of you that are building a business online and you want to leverage social media but use modern strategies to build systems in your business to really leverage what we have here. But we have a lot of modern tools that you can embrace, and that's what I teach on. And something that's really important to me is to be a human before a marketer. So if that's important to you, then you're in the right place. So let's get into it. Say hello if you are live, so I can say, hi, Stephanie, how are you? And we've got Christina over here. Hi, Merla. Are you still on holidays, traveling around? Good to see you on. Your pictures look amazing, Merla. So definitely say hello if you're watching live. Hi, Jay. Good to see you on. So let me get into it. So write these down if you can, or come back to these videos and write them down. So no likes basically means the content is not relevant to your audience. So people aren't liking it. That's one of the easiest things for people to do, is just to like a comment. People are lazy. A lot of people actually look and don't do anything at all. That's not unusual. So if you do have a lack of likes and followers and comments and stuff like that, don't think people aren't looking, because they are. They will come out of the woodwork when you post something, that might be really interesting. It's like, oh, there are people here. If you're also doing stories, you can look at the people that are looking at your story, so you can tell whether people are there, but they may not ever comment or like. So there is a percentage of people that just won't take any action at all. But if you want to increase your opportunity to get likes and followers and comments, concentrate on these things that I'm sharing with you. So no lack of likes is the relevancy of your content. Now, take in context the platform that you're on and what kind of content that you're obviously, bringing to that audience. Personal profile, you're probably going to have on Facebook, you're going to have a mixture of content. Instagram, it could be a personal Instagram or it could be a branded Instagram. So, TikTok, that could be branded. So it depends what content you're putting out there. But as a general rule of thumb, if you've got a lack of likes, it's because the content's not relevant to who's looking at it. Okay, let's move on to comments. If you've got a lack of comments, the content that you've put out is not engaging enough. So when you write something, when you get good at provoking emotion, whether that's good or excited or happy or people are interested or they're commiserating with you, or that when you touch them, not literally, but when you touch them sort of emotionally in a way, they're engaged with you. So if you've got a lack of comments, your content is not engaging enough. It's probably not deep enough. Do you understand what I mean by that? If you write something that's meaningful, if you write something that's got a bit of emotion in it, people will engage with it. Good engaging posts are celebration type posts. If you have a birthday, people will probably say happy birthday. Wedding anniversaries, all those kind of things, you get lots of engagement, don't you? Like, people are happy and they're celebrating you. If somebody passes away, or a pet, a person or something like that, people will engage with that because you've touched them, like, with their emotion. They're sharing, their grief with you. So think of when you're delivering content for, curiosity to build your business. Are you going deep enough into sort of the emotion and the story and the journey around what it is you're trying to say? Is it engaging enough? So have a think about that. Third one, no shares. If there's no shares, it's not relatable. Things that are really relatable to people and they think can relate to more people, they'll share your content. Maybe you share a tip and it's really beneficial to them, and I think, oh, this could be relatable to a lot of people, then people will be happy to share it. So a lack of shares means it's not relatable enough. So no likes, it's not relevant. No comments, not engaging enough. No shares, not relatable. Okay, let's keep going. No saves. So if no one's saving your content, it's probably not valuable. You're not giving enough value. So when you jam-packed value in a post, a video, a live video, a reel, people will save it. How many of you have saved a TikTok or a reel where there was a lot of valuable information on it, or a recipe in a post or something like that, and you've saved it because you want to keep it and refer back to it later? That's valuable content. So have a think about that. Are you putting out really valuable content that people want to come back to because you've taught them something? You've shared an amazing tip with them. You've shared with them too much information to absorb in the one spot, so they need to save it to come back to it later. So really think about the value of the content that you're putting out. That's what will make people save it. Okay? No views. So let's say you do a live video and no one's watching, or you do reels and your reels are really low in numbers, then it probably doesn't have a good hook or a description. I was just sharing a coaching community members. We just had an awesome live Q&A Zoom call in the coaching community just before this live. We talked about lots of really beneficial tips and stuff. So go, if you're a coaching community member and you missed that, go and catch the replay of that call. And I just shared in there, we were talking about some of my TikTok videos and the importance of the cover, like the hook. So I put up one yesterday, and my hook was secret ingredient to help with problem, the problem that it helps with. And I've already got over 10,000 views. Another one that I shared in that training that I just did for the coaching community was, what was it? The unexpected benefits of the thing that I was talking about. And at the end of it, I said, this is crazy. So the unexpected benefits of something, and this is crazy. That got 60,000 views. So if you've got a lack of views on video type content, whether that's long form or short form, it's probably your hook or the description. Like, you think of a live video on Facebook, the description of it. So the description will make people watch or not. You see it like a TikTok, you see the cover, and it's like, oh, what's she or he talking about? So if you've got a lack of views, it might be due to the lack of the hook, whether that's a cover or a description or things like that. So that might be something that you need to think about. Now, you should not have to think about that yourself, because you've got AI tools now that can write them for you. We also talked about that in the coaching community Zoom. So you could go to AI and say, this is what I want to talk about, or this is what I've just recorded a video about, or this is what I'm about to talk about on a live video about XYZ, and I'm sharing this information. Can you act like an expert copywriter and write me a one-liner one sentence, attention grabbing hook to entice people to watch my live video and get AI to do it for you. So simple. The tools that we've got these days to help you with your copywriting skills, because that's what it comes down to. So that's no views. No followers. So let's say followers on Instagram or followers on TikTok, or we do get followers now on the professional mode of a personal profile. It probably means your content is not congruent with your brand. That's probably what that means. Or you're not delivering valuable enough content according to the brand that you put up there in lights that you help people with. So a lack of followers, like people will follow people that give amazing content on what they brand themselves as. So if you've got a lack of followers, I mean, there could be a number of things at play there. You know, your content, your consistency, all of that obviously comes into play. But it could also be that the content is not on point with your brand. You're a little bit confused with your branding and you're a little bit confused with your content. So your branding's not on point and your content's not on point. So why would anyone follow you? Okay, so that's what you need to bring it back to and, sort that out. And no money. If people aren't giving you money, if you're not making money online, it's more than likely a lack of trust. Now, how do you get trust? You build trust, the know, like, and trust in a number of ways, but a couple of things is that you deliver good, valuable content and the truth. So trust comes from truth and consistency. So when you're delivering a message and you're delivering your truth and you're delivering valuable information and you are as authentic and genuine as they come, and people can feel that, that's where human connection comes in. It's the truth. They feel, connected to you. They feel like you're honest. You're sharing the good and the bad. You don't just turn up on social media and share all the good. Somebody that shares all the good is not trustworthy. Somebody that shares as much bad as the good or the struggle and the solutions, they become more trustworthy. But when you share the same message around that over and over and over and over and over and over again, like you're really consistent with your messaging, you're really consistent with your genuine, authentic message and the value that you provide, then people will trust you. When people trust you, when they know, like, and trust you, they will buy. So maybe you need to work on, it could be content. Maybe you're sharing all these tips and stuff like that, but you're not sharing any struggles. That doesn't make you authentic and genuine. People resonate with your mess more than they resonate with perfection. People that turn up perfect all the time on social media and they've got perfect reels and they've got the perfect body and they're getting all these shots done and modeling shots done and showing their, all this kind of stuff. It's not duplicatable. Sometimes not even trustworthy. Okay, you got to share the good with the bad. That's the authentic and genuine that comes with you building relationships. And we are in a relationship industry. So you've got to build the trust. When people trust you, they will buy from you. So if you've got a lack of sales, a lack of money, it could be the branding, it could be the content. It's not just one thing, obviously, but it could come down to people don't trust you yet. Maybe you haven't shown up long enough yet, talking about the same topic over and over again. So you're building trust, but you're not quite there yet. Okay, there are gurus that you follow that you would be more than happy to buy something from because you trust them, because they keep showing up, delivering the same message. You know that they will help you. They share the good, the bad, the ugly. I'll go back to her again. I keep referencing her all the time, but Mel Robbins, she is so good at sharing all the things she does wrong in life. The things that she does wrong with her kids, the terrible parenting moments that she has, the struggles that she has in her life with her health and her weight and this and that and all her hormones and whatever. She shares it all. But as a result, people trust her massively. You don't become a multiple millionaire without people trusting you. So, see the benefit of sharing the good, the bad, the ugly on your journey. It's not to complain, it's to be truthful. So you marry up truth and value and consistency, and somewhere along the line, people will buy from you. Okay? So really take that on board. I really want you to think about these things and not go, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but really absorb them for you and your social media brand. What do you need to brush up on? Is it relevancy of your content? Is it engaging content, being a little bit more emotional and sharing like true feelings in your content? Like it's more engaging and thoughtful. Relatable? Is it not relatable to your audience? Or maybe you need to be more relatable to your audience? Is it not valuable enough? Are you just sharing all surface level stuff and you're not really giving out valuable information? Maybe you need to think about that. Or maybe you need to think about the hooks, the descriptions, the attention grabbers that you're putting out in their social media. Maybe you need to do a better job of that. Maybe you need to look at your branding message and the content you're delivering, and do they actually match? Evaluate that. And then last of all, where's the trust factor? Are you sharing genuinely, authentically? Are you sharing the good and the bad with your journey and whatever, journey that you're on? It's your story and your journey that is the most powerful of all and will really help people concrete the truth with you, because no one can argue with your story. It's your story. You are your biggest asset. You need to share more of you genuinely and authentically. And when you do that over and over and over again, and you're still showing up when everyone else has dropped off social media, then you'll start building trust, and people will buy off people that they know, like, and trust. Does this all make sense to you? I really hope that you're absorbing the correlation of, the lack of certain things and what that might actually mean to that you need to improve. Okay? Now, make sure you turn up with me live tomorrow at this same time. There's something that I've changed my topic for tomorrow. There's something that people have been struggling with on social media, and so I'm going to solve that problem for you tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you same place, same time tomorrow. I hope this was helpful for you.